Oh my, wait, is that you?
Mhm.
Sassy. I,
Yeah.
what? And that must mean today is Thursday, the 25th. So that means we're gonna go pop in around the world.
Yeah.
Apps. Oh well, how are you, hun?
Good. How are you?
I'm outstanding. Well, I was outstanding outside, but now I'm inside. Other than that, I'm doing pretty well. Uh,
I hear an echo.
an echo.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's see. It might be me. Hold on. Nope, it's not me. I just checked. I'm all by myself, so I get to run the show. Yes. Hopefully, we'll get this corrected.
All right.
Hello?
Yep, I'm here.
I don't hear it now, so maybe we're good.
All right. So just saying hi to everybody. We got King Bob saying let's get this popping. We got Tats. How's it going, Tats? Awesome supporter in the community. We appreciate you a great deal, Tats. We got Nancy.
Right.
Yeah, boy. How's it going? So obviously, guys, we're gonna go somewhere today, Sassy. That's I know there's a little bit of concern, a little bit of we weren't sure if this was going to be a wild card. We talked about because Mark, the Nerd Bar, like I said, you never know what you're going to get with this guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm excited. I wore a diaper.
you wore a diaper.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I definitely wanted to see what Bobcat, Goldwaite, what some of these guys are going to be saying. So what he said is this. He says that Mark's going to frighten people. That's
I don't know. I don't know if he will.
no. But I was asking, Ace Ventura. He said, should we bring him on? He said, yeah, alrighty then. Yes, let's make sure we do that. So we are going to be taking off. But however, we can't have a show. It's not going to arrive until Mark's here. We have the big Mark or the big Lebowski, either way you want to look at it. The Nerd Bar himself definitely is ready to strike. So we're just going to say hi to everybody real quick. Make sure that we guys cover Bearded Barbarian Collectibles. How are you?
Oh, he's stalking me again, huh? Hey. What's up, Bearded?
Zach Bonifer, how's it going? Hope everybody is doing well. So all right, Sassy. So we're gonna get this going. Definitely not a problem. But we're gonna have to leave by spaceship.
Oh,
So,
no.
yeah.
I'm driving. I don't feel comfortable driving.
No, it's got like this cruise control button thing or whatever.
Oh, okay,
It just you put in the digits, the codes. It'll take us right to the Nerd Bar.
Just like Back to the Future, you just type it in and that's it.
Yeah, it'll take us right to the Nerd Bar. So we're definitely going to get that going, but we're going to have to kick this show off, my dear. So
okay, let's go.
Let me go ahead. I don't know. God, she's sassy, guys. You see that? That's why they call her Sassy Cajun. Oh my God, the soup is on. Let the show begin.
Oh,
all right.
It gets me moving.
Well, are you ready to do it? Should we say, do it? Do it. All right, we're going to be doing it. So we're going to have to get on our little Futurama and travel out to go visit the Nerd Bar. So, guys, hey, if we send up if we send up the help sign, make sure like if we'll write something, let you know a code word or something. Just in case because we don't know about this nerd bar guy. All right, here we go.
Funko's the word.
Woo!
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? That was quick.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a straight shot.
Yeah, that's kind of how we like it in the bottle. A straight shot, just boom.
That's
Get it
right.
over with. That's right.
Yeah. See, I know the way.
You know the way?
Yeah.
Well,
How is the way?
I still say it, Sassy. He's going to frighten people. I don't know. We'll
I'm
see.
I'm waiting to see the
I
way.
can't tell the future. I don't know.
But we can't start a show without, according to Tony Stark is kind of like Iron Man, the nerd bar here. So, it's like, he thinks, I think he did okay, but the party doesn't start until he walks in, guys.
That's right.
So keep that in mind. So he is here so the party can start. We're saying hi to everybody that has shown up. Unicorn Zombie Princess, Zach Moniford, Cisco, yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. That's how you gotta say it. You gotta say it. Yeah, boy. And then you have to pretend that you're being stabbed in a weird spot. Yeah, boy. Like that. That's how I do.
Rue Crew, Cat 79. Nerd Mark. It's Mama J. We all know Mama J, my fave.
That's right.
No fair. He gets all the better presents at Christmas time.
Nancy said you're afraid of the dark.
Yeah. Who isn't?
Dave's Dungeon. How's it going? We got Trouble, Teresa.
Everybody has lights in their house, so everybody's afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
All right, so we have the nerd bar, guys. We're hanging out with him now. What we wanted to kind of show you is we weren't sure. Sassy and I were like, okay, we're going to bring the nerd bar on, and we're looking forward to it, but we really weren't sure. So we had to ask around. We had to see if anybody could vouch for the nerd bar to get him on. So I decided to take a little trip around my area to see if anybody's heard of the nerd bar. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up because I want to share this for you guys. Let's see here. And audio. There we go. All right. So we got this. Now I'm going around to my area, Sassy, to find out if we can get any confirmation about this guy. Okay.
Well, I hope you got some.
So let's check this out here. Let me make sure the volume is.
Are we becoming an investigator?
Yeah, I had to make sure. So.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So here we go.
Okay, Sassy, so you're bringing somebody on the show we don't know anything about. So I have to find out if anybody knows who this nerd bar guy is. So I'm on a mission, and we're here, Heavenly Village. So we're going to see if anybody knows who the nerd bar is. Let's go.
We go Charlie Brown. You can make me laugh when I want to cry. In a world of men, we're on an all-time high. And it wouldn't be the same without you. We have yet so many stupid things to do.
Hey, have you guys ever heard of the nerd bar? You know what the nerd bar is? No good one on that one, huh? All right.
I'm not big among the Asians, so that's kind of.
Hey, have you guys heard the nerd bar? Do you know the nerd bar?
Nerd bar?
Yeah. Do you happen to know where who the nerd bar is? By chance?
He's
Nerd
never
bar.
going to talk.
You know nerd bar? You don't got much to say, huh? You haven't heard of the nerd bar? We're kind of looking around, but we're hoping to find them. So, but I haven't heard them. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep looking. But you have a good day. Enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey guys, we're just checking this out. Do you guys know who the nerd bar is?
Never known, no.
No, who? Huh?
No, nothing.
Well, the ice cream looks really good.
Delicious.
Ladies, you guys have a great day. Thanks.
You're not well known among the young
I don't know,
ladies either.
Sassy. I don't know if we're going to be able to find anybody who can vouch for the Nerd Bar. He could be a wild card on the show. I don't know. I absolutely don't. But hey, somebody's got to know, right?
Go Chiefs.
Spread the love.
Oh, and spread the love. Yeah.
Thank you so much. You guys take care. Okay, I gotta find the Nerd Bar. We gotta find him. Hey, King, can you tell us where the Nerd Bar is, my man? You know where the Nerd Bar is? What's that? You're all shook up? Nerd Bar's got you all shook up? Alright. I'll keep looking. Hey, by chance, have you ever heard of the Nerd Bar, Mark?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, what's happening?
Oh, see, yeah, Mark, he's awesome. I appreciate it. I mean, like I said, we're just on a little stand around here, find out who knew him. So appreciate you. Have a good day, okay?
Yeah, likewise, thank you.
Hey, do you guys know where the Nerd Bar is?
No, man, we're new here. We haven't been here in 30 years.
Oh, where are you guys from?
Pine Grove?
Pine Grove.
It would have been funny if they would said Illinois.
Okay.
I know.
Well, you guys enjoy your day just on the hunt for the Nerd Bar. How's it going today?
That's pretty good.
Awesome. Hey, we're just out here checking out. Have you ever heard of the Nerd Bar?
Yeah, I heard it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, so we appreciate it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just trying to find people that know him. You obviously know who he is. He's coming on Popping Around the World with Eric and Sassy. So make sure you check it out. You have a good one, okay?
All right.
Take care, bud.
Thank you.
Bar. The Nerd Bar. Do you know where the Nerd Bar?
No, you'll have to Google it.
Oh, you got to Google it.
You'll have to Google it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You have to Google it.
All right. Well, we got a couple of them.
That's why I have my thinking eyebrows on. Let me take these off here. Okay. So basically,
does that mean you're not going to think again for the rest of the night? Oh.
Right. Yes. So long story short, Asians hate me and homeless love me. People without the ability to watch me on any device are the biggest fans. So.
Well, you have to Google it. So I mean,
that was great though. That was pretty funny.
You have to Google it. Yeah, we definitely, like I said, just having some fun with that. Just kind of set the tone, guys, because when it comes to the Nerd Bar, it's all about fun. Definitely his channel, the things that he does is absolutely hilarious. If you have not subscribed to the Nerd Bar, hopefully the mods, you can drop his link. Make sure that you guys please show him some love, but I'm sure the majority of you, if not all of you, already know and have been touched by the Nerd Bar. So, Mark, once again, we appreciate you taking the time and being here and hanging out with us. And, so like I said, different type of show, guys. Each week, we try to mix it up a little bit, right, Sassy? We try to have a little bit of difference. We don't want to be too predictable, right?
Yeah.
So obviously you guys didn't see that one coming. And Christina Payne. So I hope you got an opportunity to see. The guy said he was wearing Chiefs, and he said, "Go Chiefs," and he said, "Spread the love." So that was for you, Christina Payne. But anyway, so we're here to kind of hang out with Mark a little bit, get to know him, play a few games, test his knowledge, and just kind of, express his humor and kind of go from there. So that's kind of what we're doing. So Sassy, my dear, it is Women's Month. And so we do know that women absolutely rock 100%. So we definitely wanted to show some appreciation for that, obviously.
Some of these comments are cracking me up. No, just for the record, I didn't get a DUI.
Yeah, no, like I said, I had to wire some money on that Honda. Like I said, I was going to have to get him out, but luckily,
we had him on the show, so we had to wire him some bail money. So
yeah.
All right.
Mark
Thanks for
traded
coming, everybody. Thanks.
Mark traded baseball cards and a bird with its head taped on.
yeah.
Humor. We are talking about Mark, right?
Wow, this show has been a real ego boost for me so far.
They're going to come out of the woodworks tonight, Mark.
Oh yeah.
I know it. I know it.
So obviously, like I said, we appreciate you 100%, Mark. We're glad that you're here, and
Glad to be here.
so Sassy, what would you like to do with Mark since we have him in the clutches?
I think we should showcase how funny he is and maybe do the meme game.
All right. So, guys, we're going to put Mark to the test a little bit because, Mark, if I'm not mistaken, you were a stand-up comedian, correct?
Yes, I was. Many, many moons ago. I think I was 19 at the time when I started, till I was about 21, 22, something like that.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
It was 400 years ago. I put my thinking eyebrows so I don't mess up.
There you go.
Maybe just one.
Oh, just you gotta have think.
Just a unibrow.
You gotta have think. Yeah, it should have been just a unibrow.
Let's say hi to Nick, Jim Pops, Cisco, Yeah Boy, Sharon Birdwell, Poppin, Missouri, Flip Cake is here.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
So we appreciate that. So we're about to play What Did Mark Meme? That's right. We're going to go ahead and pull up some memes, and we're going to let Mark give us his wisdom on the meme.
Okay.
So are we ready? So let's go ahead and let me get that going. Let me see which one I want to go, which side I want to start. If I want to go top or bottom. Let's see here.
We always start on top.
Oh, okay. Always, would you say that's good advice right there, Mark?
I would say so. I didn't know it was that kind of show, but all right. Now we're getting going here.
Are you trying to go somewhere with that? I wasn't.
All right.
Thanks, everybody. Good night. Thanks a lot.
All right, so here we go with meme number 1.
Okay.
So I'm the dumbest man alive. Blank. You're clearly dumber.
I would have to put in there. I wear 4 masks,
I wear 4
but
masks.
they're on my feet.
Okay. Now, like I said, chat, if you want to pop in some of yours, feel free to do that. No problem. All right, so here we go.
You can also substitute that one with something else, but I'll do it later. Let's see here. Oh Lord, let's see. First, everyone's angry, and then they're happy. How about, hey guys, I'm getting ready to do a live on the top line. And then the bottom one says, but don't worry, it's one where I eat a bunch of gummy bears and could possibly crap my pants.
My feeling is that you're going popping around the world, so they're happy now.
I watched the Bearded Barbarians channel.
Yes, yes, that's the best one yet. Bravo.
Let's see what Bearded Barbarian. All right.
Let's see. I would probably put something like I could see your butt crack or something like that. But that could really be anything.
Well, what comes to mind for the nerd bar? Because it's what did Mark meme?
I would put on the note, hey, I farted and blamed you. Don't say anything.
All right.
We're filled with a lot of toilet humor here.
Yeah.
Right here, I would say they put Spider-Man on a Chicago Cubs shirt, and this is what happens when you do that.
All right, let's see. Uh,
Which I actually have a picture of that, by the way. I would put a picture of a Dorb in there. Let's say, your webs come out of where?
That's a good one. Oh no.
Oh my God, that is a picture of me when I was 8. I'm pretty sure all 3 of us are going to go to jail for even having this on here. But I would say 1 taco, 2 taco, 3 taco, more.
Oh no, that's a good one. What you talking about, Willis?
Oh man, I guess I would say
How you doing?
if Duke's your cousin, how come he has so much more hair?
all right, let's check.
You need to fix the brows.
So Bearded Barbarian says these are tough.
Yeah.
Someone bought their costume on Wish. My taco. The Nerd Bar's live again. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see here.
Wait a minute, I can do better, I think.
Joe Valdez, let me get that comment off real quick. Hey, Joe Valdez, how are you? All right, and
which that is still a challenge we're going to be doing with the Bearded Barbarian is the sugar-free gummy bear challenge to see who literally poops their pants first.
When is that happening?
I'm not sure yet. I got to make sure it's safe for me to even do it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's going to be the most sophisticated show I've ever been involved in.
Well, it can't be as bad as the one him and I are going to do together. So
what's that one?
We'll see. We have a plan in the works for April.
Okay, all right. Well, now I'm kind of intrigued.
What you do, Mark, is just have Cody test it first. Kind of say, "Hey, look, Cody, can you do this for me? I just want to kind of test it out. Let him be the lab rat."
There you go.
All right, here we go.
Of all the names in the galaxy, they picked that one.
Right, that's a good one.
Let's see. I don't know. Walk around a store and breathe at the same time. Okay, I love this episode. By the way, of Futurama, 80s guy.
80s guy.
Yeah, I would say the card probably says you got 10 dislikes, and then Fry would say, "Wow, that's 10 people watching." Oh, Pimp Bender. Oh man. What can I say to this that he hasn't already done? You will obey the robot pimp. Oh, sorry. I thought that was when he said it was the poop deck, I thought he meant something else. Let's see.
When I see this, I think of Batman.
Yeah, I would probably say, why is Captain America's hand all over me? And why does he look like Johnny Storm? Oh, that's me whenever my wife asks me to cut the grass. Sorry, I'm hurt. Greatest movie ever, changed my mind. You've actually watched the Nerd Bar more than once?
Did you see that alien?
Yeah. Now, what I would say was, hey, you see that Mr. Potato Head over there? Wait till you see him next week.
He'll just be Potato Head.
Yeah.
And one more time to round it out, the one that you liked to do early.
Oh. I watched the Bearded Barbarians channel.
And that is the version of What Did Mark Meme? So, the Bearded Barbarian. Let's see here. Grilled. We got cream pie. BK Phipps, how are you? Just looking at some of the answers.
Oh, Dead Zone.
Dead Zone, how's it going, Dead Zone?
Slushland.
Slushland. Thanks, Dave. I guess if I was a girl, they'd be jumping on me to say hi like they did to Clarissa. Slushland, I know he was at last night in Beer to Pop's live. I know he's real close to being to 1K. So appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I think he's like maybe 50 away.
McDorks.
McDorks is here. All right. And just remember, guys, McDorks is also on the road to 1K. All right. So, Mark, we'll kind of get in a little bit of questions with you before we get into the next round of stuff. Right, Sassy, would you like to do that, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna ask you some questions. I don't know. Are you ready? I mean, I got my clipboard and pen. I'm ready to go.
Is there still plastic on that clipboard, or is it made of plastic?
Yeah, it's still plastic.
Oh, okay. So it's fake.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
It's real. No, it's protected.
Ah, there you go. Hey, you can't be too careful.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. So, of course, we all want to know where you're from.
My mother's vagina. Go ahead.
Wow. Next. Okay. And how many years ago did that take place?
40 years ago, I was extracted using a shop vac.
Oh, and a shovel?
I don't think there was a shovel there, but...
Oh, no shovel?
It's a little rumor that they tried to bury me because I wasn't breathing all the time. But turns out I was a slow breather.
Oh, well, they should have just slapped you with a pork chop.
Yeah, right.
So, next question.
I can be honest with you if you want. I'm from Missouri, from Ferguson, Missouri. We'll just say Ferguson.
Originally from
there,
right?
That's where I was born and raised.
Okay, and where do you reside now, sir?
I'm in Illinois right now.
Okay, how many years have you been there?
Let's go with like 31 years.
Okay. And are we a married man or are we a single man?
I am married.
I'm a woman. So, I mean,
Yeah, I'm married to a married woman.
Okay, good.
She was single when I met her, though.
Well, thank goodness. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And how long have you been married?
13 years.
Wow. Somebody committed that long?
Yeah, and so, like, if you watch the videos, I'm not much different in real life. So that's 13 years of literally living inside of a nerd bar video. I mean, I don't know how she does it.
Yeah, I was going to ask how she does it.
How does she feel about the channel with you? Like, I mean, how it's been taken off? Does she want to get part of that? Is there any opportunity to bring her in there?
She has asked. She said, I want to. I'd like to do something with you sometime, but she's like, I just don't want to say the wrong thing. And I'm like, have you watched the channel? I've punched debris. I've shot my future self. I'm like, what are you gonna do? That's gonna embarrass me. But yeah, she would like. She actually gave me the idea for the channel, and she is the one who named it the Nerd Bar, actually, because it was when I first put a bar down here, and I would, have my collectibles and stuff, and she would say, oh, why don't you just go down there and hang out in your Nerd Bar? And so that's where the channel name came from, the Nerd Bar.
Awesome. So you did mention Bree, so does that mean you have children?
Yes, I have 2 children, 2 girls.
2 girls, and their ages are?
15 and 10.
And we've seen Bree.
Yes.
So does the older one decide she wants to be on the channel or she doesn't want any part of it?
She really doesn't want to be on the channel. She's been in a few videos. There's a video called it's a making fun of a 90s TV show intro. I think it's called That's Our Nerd Bar, and she's actually in that video. So,
Well, looking at the little slideshow just now, her and Brie look a lot.
everybody says that, but I bought them at two completely different stores, so I don't know how that's
wow,
possible.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, everybody says that, but I don't see it. But that's probably just because I see them every day. So
Yeah, probably. Is there any historical places in where you're at or around?
well, we are the land of Lincoln, so I'm not that far from Springfield, which has got the home of Abraham Lincoln, which we've gone and seen a couple times. And you can visit through the house and tour it, and you're actually everything is original stuff, so you're not allowed to touch anything because the acid from your fingers would destroy the stuff because it's so old. So
Speaking of acid,
yes,
you work at an acid plant, right?
yes, I do.
And you come home normal every day?
Say that again?
I said, and you come home normal every day?
Yeah, right. No, I don't. But yeah. Actually, I don't work around it as much as I used to anymore because I got promoted to management. So
Wow, you got promoted.
yeah,
They gave you a nice little step stool, huh?
yes, I did. Yeah,
Awesome.
two steps to the top.
The bearded barbarian said that Sassy is social engineering you, Mark. Soon we'll have all your passwords.
Okay. And let's see. Do you have any funny stories you want to share?
No, I don't. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Thanks.
I have one to remind you of.
Yes. Okay. So there is one. I think actually I told this on Bearded Barbarian's channel. I believe it or not. But when me and my wife first got together, she had her own apartment, and I was staying the night at her apartment. I remember I was sleeping in bed, and I was sober as a church mouse, and I had to pee really bad, but it was one of those times you're just too lazy to get up, so I just fell back asleep, and then I had a dream that I was peeing, and then I woke up, and I was like, oh, crap. And I stood up real quick, and I put my hand across the bed, and there was a big wet spot. And then she woke up, and she's like, what's wrong? What's going on? And instead of like using my wits and being like, oh, I spilled some water in the bed, no big deal, I was just like, I peed the bed. And so then we had to like gather up the like sheets and stuff. Like for a 22, 23-year-old man, that's pretty embarrassing. And then, of course, I was sober, and I've never done it drunk. I've never peed myself being drunk.
Oh, and she
And I've gotten pretty
stayed
drunk.
after all that. Wow.
Yeah. She was. She had the choice at that point. She didn't leave, so that's on her.
So Nancy says you weren't dreaming.
You're right. I wasn't dreaming. Yeah.
So where did y'all meet?
We actually met at a bar
Wow.
here in town. It's a funny story. So I was just happened to show up at the bar. The bar's name is my brother's place is what the name of the bar was. It's closed now, but so I happened to be walking up to the bar, and I see this girl outside vomiting all over the place. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, you okay? She's like, yeah. So I picked the girl, I put her on the stairs, and I walk in the bar. And I see the buddy I used to work with, and I said, hey man, what's going on? He goes, hey, it's my wife's birthday. And I said, I didn't know you were married. And he goes, yeah, here's my wife. And it was the girl that was out there puking. And I'm like, oh, hey, I helped her up. She was out there throwing up everywhere. And her best friend was my wife at the time. So he introduced me to her. And then that's pretty much how it all kind of took off from there.
That's crazy. So you frequently visited your brother's place?
Yes. Every weekend, pretty much.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, so let's talk about some Funko for a change.
I'm sorry, Funkos? What are those?
Funkos.
Is that some sort of cereal?
I mean, they do have cereal.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
I don't know if you want to eat it, but
I have. It's disgusting. It's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
that's what I
So
hear.
they want to know, was it a biker bar or was it a scooter moped place?
It was what you call a scoot bar. You can have one of each. You know what I mean? So you're not being judged for the scooter if you have it there. But
Yeah. You
Yeah,
paid
that's
the
right.
bill and sealed the deal with the ring.
that is right.
Yeah. So what are some of your favorite Funko lines?
I am a Star Wars guy. I love my Futurama. I love The Simpsons. I am gonna, as soon as the Seinfelds get released, that will be a new favorite of mine. I'm a big,
Are you
huge.
buying every one of them?
What's that?
Are
Oh
you
yeah.
gonna
Oh,
buy every
yeah.
single one of them?
That's the plan. That's my plan with all of them, though.
Even
but-
the little mini sets.
Okay, I don't know about all that because I don't have the space for that. But that's right up my alley because I love Star Wars, or I love Seinfeld so much, though. But to have the kitchen scene and all this other stuff would be cool. But then it's like, where am I going to put all that crap? Like, I don't even have enough room for what I have now.
Yeah.
So,
Are you only allowed to store stuff where you are, like in the nerd bar?
yes, I have actually half of the basement down here, and I can give you a spin around tour here. So there's stuff everywhere, of course, but you can see right here where the pole is.
Oh, you have a pole.
That splits the basement. So we have normal half and nerd half over
He
here.
does the split in the
What's
basement.
done with that? What's done with that pole?
Yeah, he does the splits.
Yeah, I did it one time. This is for charity, and now everybody says I do it all the time. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can only keep my stuff in here and at work at my office, and I don't want to bombard my office because they already think I'm weird enough there. So
Yeah. They really do think you're weird at work?
yes,
Okay.
yes, they do.
Okay, when did you start YouTube?
Well, I do.
Yeah, no soup for you.
What's that?
No soup for you.
So did the pole come from the bar?
Yeah, I did. I made that pole, and I had to grease it up a little bit too because, there was some pretty nasty guy living here before us, so I had to clean the pole and then disinfect it, and it's bad news. We'll just say there was a lot of peanut butter on there, more than you would expect to see on any pole in any house. So,
Yeah.
Just
anyway.
as long as it's protected, I mean.
So
Yeah.
well, according to Beer Barbarian, he said that's how you make your money for all your pops.
yeah, I wish they'd pay me to stay off of it. I can guarantee you that. No, so I started the channel because I wanted to get back into comedy somehow, and I suffer from anxiety. I do. I have anxiety, and so without having to go up on stage anymore, I needed an outlet to keep my creativity up and to keep my mind off of my anxiety. So that's kind of why I started the channel.
Yes, but when did you start the channel?
Oh, when? Okay, 2018, I guess, but I didn't really post anything until 2019, I think.
Yeah, that's what you said. Because why? What was your first video?
My first video was the cure for baldness, and it was the little flakes you put in your hair that make it look like you have hair. Yeah,
I don't think it worked too good for you, Mark.
No, I washed them out. It was a long time ago. We're talking a couple years ago. You know?
I thought it was like that stuff that where you put the seeds and then it grows like
Chia?
Yeah.
Chia pet?
Yeah.
That's a damn good idea, though. I have to try that.
Yeah. I'll
Chia.
have to see that. Yep.
I would do that.
What were you? You were nominated in 8th grade for what?
Class clown.
Cisco said, anyone else kind of feel bad for Mark?
Why? Feel bad for Mark for what? Buns are firm.
Not my buns. I'm always told I don't have a butt. So
He can handle it. What are some of your inspirations for your comedy?
some of my inspirations, Andy Kaufman, Rodney Dangerfield, Mitch Hedberg, Norm Macdonald. Here I come to save the day. Yeah, some of the old greats. Yeah, I love Bobcat Goldthwait too. He was always one of my favorites.
Okay, and is there any particular reason why you started collecting Funko, or like how did you start collecting Funko?
It's kind of weird. So I mean, I had some that when my collection was very small. I always collected Star Wars figures and things like that, lightsabers and stuff. And then I had some Star Wars Funkos, and then I started getting some for Christmas and stuff. And then I kind of got into them a little more, but then I bought a mystery box one time on the channel, and that's where it kind of exploded for me, because to me that was like the coolest thing. I had a blast opening the box. I had a blast with what I pulled out of the box, and that kind of set me. It was kind of like my junkie moment where it started me on the Funko drug. So yeah.
And you recently did something cold turkey?
Yes, I am on day 4 of no smoking cigarettes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Now I have murdered 17 people, but half of them deserved it. It's rough, man. That's why I'm actually drinking NA right now, because if I drink alcohol, it's going to make me want to smoke, and I don't want to smoke. So.
What, you drinking NA?
Yes.
Wow.
It's because I said I have no butt. It's Bush no ass is what it stands for.
Wow.
So I don't have a butt.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
So who writes your material?
That would be me.
You write your own material?
Yes. Me
so
and
now we know who to blame?
Yes. Yeah. So when they're not funny, that's my fault.
Oh.
Actually, when they're not funny, it's Bree's fault. When they're hilarious, it's my fault.
I have to open my door real quick. I'll be right back.
You got to open her door. Big whoop. It's all right. So, Mark, obviously, being a comedian, where did you pull a lot of your ideas? Do you do a lot of stuff on the fly, or do you sit?
Sometimes I did. I did have an act that I wrote out, and I did that. But a lot of times, the most fun I had was when you would always have an audience member that would try to say something and knock you off your toes, and I would just come right back, because I worked construction, so I was used to berating people with insults all day long, so it was nothing for me. And that's where I had a lot of fun, is when they would get a heckler in there and would try to rustle my feathers, and they would just turn around on them. And I did one time, I started out my act, and a girl interrupted me, and I just tore this girl up for the next 20 minutes. I didn't even do the rest of my act. I didn't have to. And I remember people coming up after the show was like, "That was the funniest thing I had ever seen." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Glad you guys enjoyed it." Because to me, I was like, I didn't even get to do my act. I just screwed up. But I just was having so much fun with it, I couldn't stop myself.
Well, obviously, when you're dealing with comedy, what was the reason to want to go into comedy? Because you say you deal with anxiety, and I know, like, when you're in front of people, and having to perform, it must heighten the anxiety a little bit. Yes, or
yeah, it does. Zach Bonifer, I just had to mention that Zach Bonifer says he really wishes he could grab my moobs. So that's just check this out, Zach. Check it. I don't know if you can see it.
Where's the?
Anyway, so yeah, it does, and that was kind of the reason that got me into it, because I've always loved comedy. I've always loved writing, and so once I was, had the ability to get up on stage, and yes, it would give me anxiety, but then it was kind of a point where I'd be like, yeah, okay, you know what, let's try it. Let's see if I can do it. And I did it one time, and then it got easier and easier and easier the more I went. Of course, the first time I did it, I had like 5 beers in me, and I was only 19 at the time, so I wasn't even allowed to drink there.
Bearded Barbarian said on day 5 you're going to be weeping in the corner eating a barrel of cheese balls.
Day 5 of what? Oh, smoking. Yeah. Tell me about. I'm about there without the cheese balls.
Thank you, the Culinary Trapper. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. I'm still learning these as we go. But the Culinary Trapper, thank you so much for that super chat right there. Let's see here. Sharon Birdwell, good for you. I'm stopping on the first. Awesome. Yeah, obviously, anytime you're dealing with something like that, it does increase things, because you have to go to something. You're replacing something, right? I mean,
right.
So I mean, is it going to be the gummy bears? What is something you're finding to maybe want to take its place? Or do you feel like I mean, so far.
Crack, meth. I don't know. You know what I did have to do? I took a pen apart, and I had to give something to me to like an oral fixation, like so.
You're supposed to go forward, not fall back So, like, if you quit smoking, you're supposed to do something good to replace it, not go backwards.
Is crack good? I don't know.
No, crack kills.
It kills the guy smoking it or other people?
Kills everyone.
Oh, geez, that doesn't sound fun at all.
No.
Why is it such a big deal?
Well, I mean, you have to Google it.
Well,
You have to Google that.
I did.
Yeah, like you said, you got to Google the Nerd Bar. Like
Yeah.
the bearded barbarian, he said the vape video is his favorite one, and his hair caught on fire and got second-degree burns on his lips, but he saved 50 cents.
That's actually my most highest viewed video. It's like 42,000 views
Wow.
for a vape video on how to fix a pod or something.
Mama J was smoking and collecting pops.
Well, I can't do that because I was a smoker who collect pops already, so I can't really replace it with that unless I buy tons of them. I don't know.
How are you, Ginger? All right, so.
Well, now you can buy Grails.
Yeah, right. You know,
For the cigarettes.
I did do the math, and it's going to be anywhere from $120 to $150 a month. I'll be saving.
Yeah, that's a huge deal.
I just can't believe how long I stuck around to pay $10 for a pack of cigarettes. I mean,
yeah,
they were $2 when I started smoking. It's $2 for a pack of cigarettes, and now they're $10.
That's $2,000 a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can get another moped.
Yeah. Yeah. Then you can really ride dirty.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll have a daytime moped and then my nighttime party ped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Put your disco light on there.
Yeah, that's right. There it is. There it is.
Yep.
That doesn't seem like much of a party. That seems like a lot of that would hurt, but you know, everybody's got their own thing.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'm Flipcake. I am going to start a moped gang. We're going to be called the Scooty Puff Juniors. We're not going to, you know, we're going to go out and help the elderly, but we will kick over some kids and stuff like that.
That's a good name, Scooty Puff Juniors.
Yeah, we're pretty cool. We're a pretty cool gang. I mean, I'm the only one in it right now, but
It'll be a cool gang one day, right?
someday. Yeah, Mark and the Scooty Puff Juniors.
You need to get the leather Nerd Bar biker jacket.
Oh my gosh, that would be so funny if I had like the real biker jacket and then I rode that around on my moped. Because right now I just kind of ride around the neighborhood because I don't have my license plate yet. So I would just go around like this, my neighborhood, the one next to it, and then there's another one that I can go around
And
through.
you gotta have a video that whenever you stop and it says da-na-na-na-na-na.
I want to do it where I have the horn, just people reacting to the horn because like meep 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 meep. It's like the dumbest thing ever, but I love it.
Like
Even
a
in the
robot.
store.
Oh, I think you need an ooga horn.
I would be ooh yeah. That'd be
So
great.
Jason says he's still waiting to see you jump a puddle in that sweet ass moped.
Dude, coming up
so-
soon.
Let's see, Bearded Barbarian says, my guess, your gang will double one day when you count your shadow.
Looks like we're at 2 members.
Do you all share one scooter or do we bring our own?
No, it's BYOS.
Let's see, Scooty Puff Jr., Scooty Puff Senior saves Fry's life. Let's see. Hey, Married to Nerd, how are you? Yeah, and then also he said, as far as, Humpty said, for the smoking, one of the things that you could do is to, let me find this here. You could basically lick an ashtray, he's saying. If you want to save money, you just lick an ashtray anytime you get the urge now. It's free.
Yeah. Does it have to be my ashtray?
I mean,
Because
You
with
wanna-
COVID and all that.
Someone else's
do you want to
ashtray?
lick? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You want to lick someone else's ashtray? That's kind of.
But I know what's been put in mine, and I don't want to lick my own.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
trust
you're on to something with the moped gang thing because now Cisco can be added to that. He has the mini bike. He calls it the Piglet.
Boom. Boom. There. And then if he's got a shadow, that's 4 people already.
You just take the governor off.
You just quadrupled it in a second.
Yep.
And it,
Scooty Puff Juniors, unite! What? Go ahead.
Ginger Pops, he said, you got to get yourself a flower basket or something for the front.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that. I got the
Funko
little.
basket.
I got that little compartment the basket thing on the back. I want to do something funny with that. I'd like to put like a Yoda head or something on
I
there.
was about to say that. Get a big Yoda and put it right there on the front.
Yeah, or if I could get one of the Grogu figures and tape it
Kind
up
of like
to the front.
E.T., you know, E.T.
Yes.
is the front box, so it'll be Yoda
That'd be awesome.
instead. Yeah,
Yes, that would be
that
awesome.
would be awesome.
Or you can make it to where the whole front of it is the Yoda head and his ears are the handles.
That's true. That's true. That would be pretty cool if I had the time or the talent,
Yeah.
which I don't have either of those things. But it would be awesome. I would totally pimp a Yoda moped, a Yoped.
That's funny.
Oh, somebody says Alyssa.
Nancy, here you go. Here's an idea. You can Pee Wee Herman that up. See, there's a popular opinion.
Hey,
How's it
Cody.
going, Cody? How are you?
Hey, Cody, what's up?
Cody, we want you to try some sugar-free gummy bears for Mark. We just kind of want to see how it works. In prison, ashtray is a euphorism. Trust me, you don't want to lick someone else's ashtray, Mark.
I don't want a guy named Ashtray, but we're getting off subject. But anyway,
All right, let's see. Let me try to figure. Hold on, this keeps popping up when I try to find one.
yeah, boy.
When we quit smoking, it's like $4,600 a year you save. So you can definitely do some upgrades on the moped for sure.
Yeah, that's no doubt.
And then of course Nancy, now she's on it today for some reason. She's your heckler in the audience. She is. Make sure you wear your high heels and play tequila when you go out at night.
It's not Wednesday.
Oh, dang.
Definitely. So we do have, like I said, any more questions that you had for that, Sassy? Or
Nope, that's it. I think we could play the quiz.
you wanted to try the quiz?
Yeah.
Sure. If can I have 1 second to use the bathroom?
Yeah, I got to pull it up. Anyways, you said go to the bathroom.
No battery.
That's really quick. 1 second.
Yeah, it'll be a little longer than that.
And go.
Daniel! I actually have to go to the restroom myself. But
Do it.
mine is farther than his.
Do it. All right, let me go.
I'll go during the quiz.
Let me just get this pulled up real quick here. So Sassy, go ahead and let the chat know of anything that's going on that you know of, anything heading out into the week.
Oh.
Let's see.
No, nothing heading out to the week. The beginning of the week, I'll be on Homespun Geek. You know, my usual Monday. But nothing else.
So nothing this weekend that you got going on in regards anything.
What would you do? Don't you have something good coming this weekend?
Yes, I do actually. We are obviously, it's women, National Women's Month, and we're celebrating women. We're hosting a music fest this weekend. We have 5 amazing performers that are going to come on and sing and perform for you guys. So, just put it up on the big screen TV, grab a loved one, a pet, a cold one, just hang out and just listen to some music. It's been a while for some people to go to a concert. So
Did I miss the quiz?
I'm pulling it up right now, but we were talking about this weekend. Be waiting for you to come back.
Thank you, BK Pipped. I love it too.
All right, so let me go ahead and start this here.
She already got that gator hung up.
So, Mark, living where you are, what kind of has taken, what's going on with COVID and everything? Are you planning on getting out to some, pop places, some cons? Did you go to any cons in the past? Is there cons that maybe you'd like to go to that might be coming in your area?
There is one actually coming up here soon. Below Average Gaming Dad, who lives kind of close by me. There's one. It's probably 45 minutes from my house. I forgot what the name of it was, but that's something I'd like. It's actually not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. So I may go to that for sure if I can.
Now, would you be the type, Mark? Let's say you had an opportunity going to San Diego Comic Con or one of those big cons where you dress up. For you, what would you like to do for cosplay?
I don't know. I would have to say I would want to go as a not as a comic book, more as a cartoon character, like maybe like Bender or something like that. If I could make a Bender costume, that'd be super fun for me to do that.
That'd be awesome.
I would be like an obscure character, something that not everybody's offering, like Hypnotoad or something like that.
Hypnotoad, sweet. Now, has because of your channel and everything like that, it's giving you an opportunity to do a lot of things. When you're creating your segments or your episodes or your videos, are you sitting up at night, late at night, saying, "Hey, how do I do this?" or "How do I put a spin on this?" or does a lot of things just come to you naturally and you just start doing it? You kind of look what's around and you improvise a little bit.
It's a little bit of both. Sometimes I'll have a certain idea and I'll just sit on it for a little while until I can figure it out. Or sometimes I'll just be thinking about something at work and I'm like, oh, that would be hilarious. So I go home and I film it that day. So it's a little bit of both. But, the only thing I really, like I said, the only thing I really do is plan out the intro. The rest of the video is usually on the fly. So
Okay.
am I joining this quiz?
No,
No,
Okay.
because you.
considered cheating.
Oh, right, cheating. That's right.
We wouldn't want you to look bad in case you missed one.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
don't have your thinking eyebrows on, so
All right.
Yeah.
you might screw up.
Well, if anybody's watching, they know I look bad already.
So, Mark, I'm gonna read while we're letting that load in. I'm gonna read you a couple of things here. I want you to determine whether or not I'm lying or not. Okay.
Okay.
So it's either I'm a liar or I'm not. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and read. So, Mark, there is an app called Send Me to Heaven where players must throw their smartphones in the air as high as possible. The app measures the vertical distance.
True. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Yes. Awesome. Okay.
I created that app. No, I'm
Mark.
kidding.
All right. In 1925, a war started after a Greek soldier was shot and killed chasing his dog into Bulgarian territory. In retaliation, Greece invaded Bulgaria.
False.
This is actually true. The war was short-lived, lasting only 6 days. Nearly 200 people had lost their lives. All right. So we have a law preventing women in Paris from wearing trousers unless riding a horse or bicycle wasn't revoked until 1947, 2 years after the end of World War II.
It kind of sounds true, but yeah, I feel like you haven't done a false one yet. But I'm going to say true.
That's actually a lie. It is a lie. All right. The first St. Patrick's Day parade was held in Ireland during the 14th century, celebrating the death of the patron saint of Ireland in the year 461.
Yes, I remember that day. That is going to be false.
Yes, that's true. The first St. Patrick's Day parade wasn't even held in Ireland. It was held in the United States, and the year was 1762.
Yes.
Good job, Mark.
So when I graduated high school.
All right. Now this one here, Mark. Chicken feathers are used to make disposable diapers.
False.
That is actually, it's true. Several companies are producing feather-based goods, including disposable diapers, insulation, paper, and even textiles.
Now, I thought it was that fake snow stuff, like that little polymer, absorbent polymer stuff.
No.
Interesting.
Okay. Toothpaste can remove scratches from headlights.
I think I've seen this on a hack before, so I'm going to say true.
Yes, toothpaste can remove minor scratches because it contains abrasive components.
Yeah.
All right, how many we have in there, Sass?
Huh?
You know how many we have in there? Let me see.
I couldn't even check if I wanted to.
We got 12. Oh, that's right. She went. So how are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
What's going on new in the world with you?
I'm going to work in New Orleans next week,
Oh,
so that's fun.
what do you?
My chair.
Yeah,
Man, I leave.
Your
from-
voices sound exactly the same.
I took
I
over
know.
the channel.
When I looked, that's why I was like, okay. I was like, Sassy, how many people are in the quiz? And she's
Yeah.
like, well, I really can't tell you. Okay, so this one right here. Here we go, Mark.
Did Sassy transform? No, it's the younger version of myself with cake.
Because thumbs are used more than any other finger on the human hand, thumbnails grow at a faster rate than any other fingernail.
Really? For real? I don't believe that.
I'd say false on that as well too.
My pinky nails grow faster than anything else.
The nail on your middle finger is actually the fastest growing fingernail. The thumbnail is the slowest growing nail.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we have, so far, Sassy, I'm just letting you know, we have 14 in there right now. All right. So one more and then we can get ready to run it. So let's see here. Let me see if I can find one. All right. So this one right here, Mark. Rats cannot vomit.
Oh,
Rats cannot vomit.
Rats cannot vomit.
Wow. I'm gonna say that sounds just weird enough to be true. I'm gonna say true.
That is correct. You are a liar, not. It is true. Rats cannot vomit.
That's so weird. Because I always associate them with like vomit and like nasty sewers and garbage and.
Yeah, those are the flies. But yes, absolutely. Let's see what we got here. All right, so I have 14, Sassy.
Yeah.
What would you like to do, my dear?
just run it, I guess. They don't want to play, they're going to miss out.
Christina Payne, how are you? Dana, how are you? Now remember, so for those that might be in the chat, just so you guys know, this is joinmyquiz.com. This quiz is based on Mark, the nerd bar, on some of the information that he's provided in the stream.
Put on the prize wheel.
And what happens when people come in a certain place, Sassy?
Oh, the top 3 get put on a prize wheel, and next Thursday, the wheel will be up and rolling.
Rolling. All right, here we go.
And for the person who comes in last place, don't.
Yeah. Well, you know that Bearded Barbarian is going to do that just on purpose. All right, so here we go. How are you, Last Ketchum? How's it going?
Hey,
All right,
last.
so I am going
I'm
to go ahead.
surprised she's here. We weren't talking about food.
What?
I'm surprised she's here. We weren't talking about food.
I don't get the reference. I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
why she's here to get things going on
Get
the
food
topic. You
juices
know.
Going? Okay.
Yeah.
Flipcake says Obi will ace this.
That's a good one. It really is.
All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and run this. All right, so why they do that in regards. So Mark, you know, when you're thinking about, you know, have you thought about doing anything different with your channel, like any, you know, spin on things or getting that creative juices flowing? Something you may want to branch out, collaborations, things like that.
Yes, I mean I'm always up for collaborations. You know, anytime anybody ever wants to do that, just hit me up. But I actually wanted to start doing more reviews of weird stuff. So that's why I kind of got into the Facebook ad scams videos and things like that.
Yeah, I
Those
haven't
are where I
seen
have.
one of those in a while.
Yeah. I need to do a couple more actually because some of the stuff didn't come in that I ordered, so I couldn't make a video on it. But yeah, I do want to do some more review stuff and just. I love Funko Pops, but I don't want to have to devote my whole channel to it because it'll eventually bore me, and then it'll be harder for me to make a funny video. But I would like to do some other things. I'd like to venture out, something like that.
So this is who stalks Mark the most game. That's what Flipstick said. How's it going? Will be popping. How are you, bud? Okay, Mark. So starfish can regrow a lost leg humans can also regenerate some parts of their bodies.
Starfish can, yes. Humans can grow their fingernails and stuff.
So yes, true. Humans can regrow like skin, liver tissue, and fingertips. So very, very cool. All right. So let's see. Let's see what this one. Let's find some here. All right. Of course, it'd help if I can read the damn thing. All right. Why does it do that? Do I have blank ones? All right. So 70s rocker Meatloaf received a PhD in microbiology from the University of Texas.
I know he went to school, so I'm going to say false. I know he did something, but I don't know if that was it or not.
So you're saying false. Yes. So that is, you are a liar. So yes, that is correct, Mark. Nice job.
Thank you. And I'm not that big of a Meatloaf fan. He was okay.
All right. Okay, so back on June 30th, 2015, scientists added 1 extra minute to the length of the day to compensate for the gradual slowdown of Earth's rotation.
True.
That is false.
Damn.
That's because scientists added 1 second to the day, not 1 minute.
I know something was done.
All right, so they're battling right now on the quiz. So let's see here. Pulling some of these up. And so, Mark, let's say we have the graphic designer who created the iconic Nike swoosh was paid $35.
I would say true to that.
That is correct. You are a liar, not true. Carolyn Davidson showed her swoosh design to Phil Knight, the head of Nike. He didn't like it, but used it anyway. She was further compensated years later. But man, can you believe that? I mean, you get paid $35 to make a logo that is, such a huge icon.
Yeah. What is fully compensated mean though?
Yeah,
That
like
could mean we gave her $70.
Or here's a pair of Michael Jordan Nike.
Right. I would say I want half
Yeah.
of it all.
I mean, to use a logo and then to be like, oh my god, here's $35. So
Wow, that would make a good movie.
Let's see here. Okay, Canadian bacon isn't actually called Canadian bacon in Canada.
True, it's called bacon. Or no, it's called ham. Yeah, it's called ham, isn't it?
It's called back bacon or female bacon in Canada.
Huh. So did I get that right or wrong?
So it is you are a liar, not.
Yes. I feel like I'm in like a Nate.
Okay.
I am a liar, not, sir.
All right, so we have some winners. So you have Cisco coming in first, BK Phipps S4, and second, and Nancy was in third. So Nancy and Cisco, they're just etching their spots on the wheel.
All right.
Each week.
Nice work. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
All right, so let's go ahead and go to the questions real quick. Now, Sassy, I did add a couple of extra questions on here. I put 2 of my own on here. So I just wanted to kind of mix things up, and nothing too fancy. But all right, so name the state where Mark was born. We have Florida, Texas, California, and Missouri. So 12 correct, 3 incorrect. So Mark, I'm just going to have you give us the answers as we go through.
Well, actually, it's wrong. I was born in the state of confusion. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'll see you guys on the next one. It was Missouri.
That's the picture of the dude up there, the state of confusion. That's the kind of
right.
Mark's favorite Funko line: DC, Futurama, or Futurama, or Star Wars.
Futurama, Star Wars.
So Futurama, and now if you went too fast, you might have picked Futurame, and that's going to be the wrong one. What year did Mark start YouTube? 2018, 2017, 2019, or 2020?
2018.
All right. And how long has Mark been in Illinois? 25 years. Just got there today. 28 years, 31 years.
31 years.
31 years.
Wow, everybody got that right. Oh no, I was looking at the next one.
Yeah, we had 6 correct, 9 incorrect. I think they just got there today. I think. um, how many kids does Mark have? Now everybody got that correct. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4.
2 that I know of.
All right. And how did Mark meet his wife? A Funko convention, a bungee jumping expo, at a bar, in character at a Renaissance fair.
Man, I kind of wish it was one of the other ones, but it was at a bar.
So we have them at the bar there. And how long have they been married? 12 years, 20 years, 13 years, or 17 years?
Let me go ask my wife real quick. 13 years.
All right. So Mark, when he is not a CIA agent, works where? A Lyft driver, comedian, nightclub as a bouncer, a voiceover artist, or an acid plant supervisor?
Once again, I wish it was one of the other ones, but it's an acid plant supervisor. Yeah,
Well, you could still do the Lyft driver, comedian, on the weekends.
that's true. I want to be the voiceover artist myself.
That'd be fun too. Um, Mark's kids are what ages? 7 and 21, 12 and 14, 13 and 9, 10 and 15.
10 and 15.
All right. And Mark started making YouTube videos because why? He read it in a fortune cookie that it was his destiny. He wants to go to those Hollywood parties. Anxiety was something he was trying to deal with. He was triple dog dared by a 4-year-old kid.
It's anxiety was something I was dealing with, but man, that fortune cookie thing would make a great story, wouldn't it?
Maybe you can do a skit on that in one of your future.
I'll have to.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
I would have to. You know what's funny is we were eating Chinese food not that long ago. It was probably a month ago, and I ate my fortune cookie, and I forgot to take the wrapper or the fortune out of it. So I took a bite, and then I was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's a fortune cookie." So I almost ate the whole fortune, which I'm pretty sure is bad luck.
Yeah.
Maybe I would have just locked it in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it could have been there for a week at least.
Yeah. Then you could have
All
put
right.
it up.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance, Sassy, on that, unfortunately, because they wasn't in early, but because I saw that. All right, so the extra questions that we have here is I'm going to scroll down. So now, like I said, 13 got that correct, 2 incorrect. So what should Mark's catchphrase be? And let's see if I'm able to. 15 answered. Am I able to pull up the answers? Okay, so we have
What should
whatever. Me one. Oh wait, hold on. I'm trying to find. Okay, so whatever. I'm trying to see. Okay, this is how I
Yeah,
scroll
you
down.
gotta scroll down there.
Okay, got it.
Baby
Party
fave.
party fave. Mama J party fave. Peace and chicken grease. I'll pay a hu- I'll pay $100 per like. Stop touching me there. Touch me here. That's a bearded barbarian. Moped gang unite. Want to see my sweet ass moped? Okay. Jawsome. Chicken grease. Spread the love. Of course, Christina Payne.
Yeah.
I want everyone. Peace and chicken grease.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. So we had that there. Awesome. All right. And who would you like to see on Pop In Around the World? So they have the Proper Popper, or LG the Geek saying the Proper Popper, me one day. Or no, okay, never mind. I'm getting.
You need to put your glasses on.
Hey, all right, Sassy. All right, Sassy. Here we go. All right. LJ the Geek said me one day. Okay.
Okay.
The Roo Crew, the Proper Popper. Mama J said Dead Zone. The Culinary Trapper said Landmark Collectibles.
Cool.
King Bob, Robert Breaks YouTube. Robert, you were already on.
Mhm.
Bearded Barbarian would like to see Wayneco. So they want Alyssa to go pop in around the world. So maybe Alyssa can do tours. She can take us on some of her tours there in New Orleans. Ginger, Obi the Kid. Yes, we did have Obi the Kid on.
We did Obi already.
Shep 3 is saying me. All right. I always say so. How do you pronounce that?
Shep 3. Shep
3.
Shep 3.
Tats says McDorks. BK Phipps, Vietnam. So they wanted to pop in around the world and go check out Vietnam. All right. McTina said Dr. Applesauce. Zach Morris said Bearded Barbarian. Well,
We
Zach,
had him already. He
we
sucks
have.
so bad.
Wait a minute. Is that the Zach Morris?
Yeah, the one and only.
Wow.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, well. He
Nancy
picked
wants-
Bearded Barbarian, so I don't know.
Nancy wants Hawaii. And then Cisco Yeah Boy says Chris. So we have that right there. So all right. So Kano.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
Come play for us.
so basically, what we try to do is just how does it work to get on the show, Sassy? Did we just
Okay.
randomly found Mark in the nerd bar and we kind of said, "Hey, dude,
That's how I got on the show.
Mark, you're not supposed to give that away, darn it."
Yeah, you're not supposed to tell the secrets.
Stuff I was allowed to keep. That's why.
You're not supposed to tell the secrets.
But now,
What happens backstage stays backstage.
That's true. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, yeah.
but like I said, that's just his opinion, guys. He thinks that's just his opinion, you know. But remember, you know what? We're touching ourselves tonight. Yep, with all that money right there. All right. So one of the things we have for you, Mark, as well, is we wanted to see you have some fandoms, and I wanted to test your knowledge and see how well you. Speaking of which, you have all that money now. Whether or not you get to keep that money, or you have to give it to Sassy and I, is going to determine you on how well you do on this. So I'm going to pull this up here in a few minutes. In the meantime, Sassy, anything that you would like to ask Mark or bring up while I'm doing that?
Ask Mark. What do you have coming up for the future? I know you said you wanted to not only do Funkos, but like, what are some other things that you would?
Well, first coming up soon, I'm going to be doing the video with the moped, and I'm actually going to do a giveaway to where if someone can name it, give me a name for it. It won't be. Nah, I don't know if I'll do any more quotes, but if somebody can name the moped, and if I like the name, then I'll give them something away. So far, my daughters have given me the Bat moped, and I forgot what Bree called it. Bree had a funny one for it too, but the Mark, my name is like the Mark Mobile or something like that. But I'm going to do a contest to see the funniest name for the moped, and winner will get a prize.
Why
And
hasn't she been in any videos for a while?
Bree,
Mm.
she got addicted to drugs, and I had to put her in rehab. No, she just hasn't done it. I wanted to keep her off of the monetization stuff too, as well, because of that whole COPPA. So it's I kind of get a little weary about putting her in some of them sometimes, because I don't know what kind of crap I'll get. But
Bearded Barbarian said road rash.
you said road rash.
Yeah.
You got to be going above 35 to get road rash.
So let me see something here. Let's see. Here's what I don't want to do. I want to. Okay, there we go. All right. So we're gonna play Popping Around the World Smarty Pint Edition with the Nerd Bar. And we're going to test. Hey, Divine, how are you? Chase Film Productions. I appreciate it. I wish I could convince someone to go to rehab. Liquor Cycle for the moped. All right. So we're going to click here to begin. So, Mark, we're going to start. You have an opportunity to build your way
1999. See.
Now, hold on a minute, Mark. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sassy, slap him in the hands, please. What is going on with this guy? Let's give him this here real quick. Let me find this. Where is this at? Come on. We got to give him the old slapperoo. That's
about what it looks like.
Sorry, wake up. Pay attention, Mark. All right. All right. So now, Mark, Futurama was created in what year? A, 1995, B, 1998, C, 1999, or D, 1997?
C, 1999.
All right, so let me go ahead and... So March 28th, 1999, that is correct.
Wow.
All right. Which is one of the lines from The Big Lebowski? A, it really chaps my hide. B, obviously you're not a bender. C, dude, that is my Funko Pop. D, careful, man, there's a beverage here.
D, careful, man. There's a beverage here.
All right. Careful, man, there's a beverage here. Correct. All right. Who always says Mark is her favy fave? Layla, Mama J, C, Sassylicious, D, Obi the Kid.
It's definitely B, Mama J, but Obi might do it too. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a hard second for Obi.
Yeah, so Mama J is the correct. All right. The dude was based on A, character from Cheers, B, a made up character, C, a real life guy, D, evolved after the Thanos snap.
I want to say C, a real life guy.
All right. And correct answer is a real life guy.
Wow, you're good at this.
Okay. Obi the Kid is wearing one of your shirts. What is the saying on it? A, a little boogie. B, come at me, bro. C, I'm not short. D, spot a fake with Duke.
B, come at me, bro.
Yeah. And it is B, come at me, bro. All right, awesome. Okay, what year did Return of the Jedi come out? A, 1983, B, 1985, C, 1981, D, 1977.
A, 1983.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Sassy Nerd Bar is on it. He's
Wow.
putting something behind there. He's got something going. All right, what is the apartment complex Fry wakes up in with Bender? A, Bender's pad, B, the Mark Royale, C, Robots R Us, or D, the Robot Arms?
D, the robot arms.
And it is D, the Robot Arms. Very cool. All right. What does Professor Farnsworth say is strange about Zoidberg? A, he resembles Duke. B, he wears sandals. C, he uses the word dude too much. D, he collects Funko Pops.
B, he wears sandals.
And the answer is B, he wears sandals.
I think you made these too easy.
Well, he's zipping along. We're soaking in his confidence right now, Sassy.
Oh, okay. You building them up. I get it.
What is the first line spoken by Dr. Zoidberg? A, excellent, excellent. B, you will never guess where I've been. C, excellent, excellent. D, I'm swallowing with patriotic mucus.
Wow. I don't know this one. I'm going to have to guess. This is his first line ever spoken on the TV show?
Yep.
I'm going to say B, you'll never guess where I've been.
Now, see, Sassy, you said, what'd you say, Sassy? These are easy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And the answer is C, excellent, excellent.
I don't know why I kept thinking Mr. Burns was coming up for that one.
All right, so how much did Fry pay for Ed Danson's skeleton? A, $15K, B, crap load of Funko Pops, C, $10K, D, $5K.
Oh, I don't remember. A, $15K?
And the answer is
Dang.
C, $10K. $10K. All right. What was Rodney Dangerfield's signature line? A, get her done. B, I get no respect around here. C, a piece of chicken grease. D, I get no respect.
D, I get no respect.
All right. And I get no respect. So there you go. Now he's getting back on the wagon here. Here we go. All right. What female comedian's biography is titled The Bedwetter?
Sarah Silverman. Wait a minute.
Oh, wow.
I'm going with Sarah Silverman.
A, Silver Silverman. B, Chelsea Handler. C, Amy Schumer.
You have
D,
to let
Ellen
them say
DeGeneres.
the choices first.
Well, They want us to get those names out there, but he said A, and the answer was Sarah Silverman. Bedwetter. All right.
Raise your hand.
What?
You have to raise your hand to answer a question.
Oh, okay. My bad.
What famous comedian came from Illinois? A, Andrew Dice Clay. B, Betty White. C, Mindy Kaling. D, Stuart Lee.
I guess I'm gonna go with Stuart Lee. Wait.
I was wondering.
Stuart Lee, I guess.
And the actual correct answer is Betty White.
I did not know that. My wife's a big Golden Girls fan. I didn't know that.
Betty White came from Illinois. All right. And Illinois is famous for the music capital of the world, A, B, farming, C, fortune cookies, or D, land in Lincoln.
It is D, the land of Lincoln, but also B is pretty high up there too.
All right. Guess it is Land of Lincoln. All right. What movie was Rodney Dangerfield a soccer coach?
Ladybugs. Oh, sorry.
Get him, Sassy. A, Easy Money, B, Ladybugs, C, Back to School, or D, Rover Dangerfield. And he said B.
B,
All right.
Ladybugs, yeah.
All right. So your final one here. This comedian received a honorary Oscar at 2013 Governors Awards. A, Jim Carrey, B, David Letterman, C, Steve Martin, D, Billy Crystal.
It's either Billy Crystal or Steve Martin. Let's go with 2013. Let's go with C, Steve Martin.
And let's see if he's able to pull it out. Now, like I said, he did miss 2 questions, but had he got the other 2 right, he would have made it all the way to the top. And the answer was yes, Steve Martin. So he owes us now, Sassy. So all that money he's got handed over, we got to put it to Alyssa's college fund, correct?
I'm not going to college.
Yeah, you go to paramedic school.
So let's see here. Hey, Brandy, how are you? Last cat time. Hope everybody's doing well. Just getting in here.
Eric Cook, Nerdy Aquafrost, Brandy.
Oh, Brittany, Nerdy Aquafrost, how are you? Let's see.
Hey, Brandy.
Ouch, Mark.
Chase Films Productions, appreciate it. So obviously, Mark, not bad. You know, your knowledge obviously at the Nerd Bar was pretty well. But like I said, we're gonna do this real quick again because I do want to show obviously your highlights. We did, like I said, for those that are coming in, we did check around Mark's credentials, and Sassy made sure she wanted me to do that before we brought him on.
Mm-hmm.
So that was definitely one of the things that we had to do. So let me go ahead and
He
pull
looked a
this
little
up here.
sus to me, so.
Yeah, so he was a little soft. So this is what we got coming up here. And so let me go ahead one more time. I'm gonna go ahead and share. And make sure we pay attention here. Got the
Pay
audio.
attention.
All right. And let me go ahead and get that. All right, and here we go.
Okay, Sassy, so you're bringing somebody on the show we don't know anything about. So I have to find out if anybody knows who this Nerd Bar guy is. So I'm on a mission, and we're here, Heavenly Village. So we're going to see if anybody knows who the Nerd Bar is. Let's go.
Eagle Charlie Brown, you can make me laugh when I wanna cry. In a world of men, we're on an all-time high, and it wouldn't be the same without you. We have yet so many stupid things to do.
Hey, have you guys ever heard the Nerd Bar? Do you know where the Nerd Bar is?
No.
Oh,
Hell no.
good one on that one, huh? All right. On a mission, though. On a mission. Hey, have you guys heard the Nerd Bar? Do you know where the Nerd Bar?
Nerd bar?
Yeah. do you happen to know where who the Nerd Bar is? By chance?
He knows. He knows something.
You know Nerd Bar?
Yeah, the homeless guy used to drive Mark's school bus when he was in
school. We're hoping to find him. So, but I haven't heard. Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep looking. But you have a good day. Enjoy
Yes.
Yeah. Hey guys, we're just checking this out. Do you guys know who the Nerd Bar is?
Never, no.
No, never heard of it, huh?
No, nothing.
Well, the ice cream looks really good.
Delicious.
Ladies, you guys have a great day. Thanks. I don't know, Sassy. I don't know if we're going to be able to find anybody who can vouch for the Nerd Bar. He could be a wild card on the show. I don't know. I absolutely don't. But hey, somebody's got to know, right?
Go Chiefs.
Spread the love.
Oh, and spread the love, yeah.
Thank you so much. You guys take care. Okay, I gotta find the Nerd Bar. We gotta find him. Hey, King, can you tell us where the Nerd Bar is, my man? Do you know where the Nerd Bar is? What's that? You're all shook up. Nerd Bar
It's,
got you all shook up.
it's over that
All
way,
right.
man. It's over that
I'll
way.
keep looking. Hey, by chance, have you ever heard of the Nerd Bar, Mark?
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, what's crafted?
Oh, see, yeah, Mark, he's awesome. I appreciate it. I mean, like I said, we're just on a little spin around here, finding out who you know. So I appreciate you. Have a good day, okay?
Yeah, likewise. Thank you.
Hey, do you guys know where the Nerd Bar is?
No, man, we're new here. We haven't been here in 30 years.
Oh, where are you guys from?
Pine Grove?
Pine Grove.
Pine Grove?
Oh, okay.
Jackson,
Yeah.
Rancheria?
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. Well, you guys enjoy your day just on a hunt for the Nerd Bar. How's it going today?
That's pretty good.
Awesome. Hey, let's go ahead and check
That's
that
the one
out.
that
Have
drove
you
the
ever
school
heard of
bus.
the Nerd Bar?
Yeah, I heard it's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, so we appreciate it. Yeah, that's all we're doing. We're just trying to find people that know him. You obviously know who he is. He's coming on Pop In Around the World with Eric and Sassy. So make sure you check it out. You have a
Smoke
good
up,
one, okay?
Johnny.
Take care, bud.
Thank you.
Bar. The Nerd Bar. Do you know where the Nerd Bar?
No, you'll have to Google it.
Oh, you gotta Google it.
You'll have to Google it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Typical of most Nerd Bar fans, homeless and addicted to cigarettes. Pretty funny.
Oh man! So, like I said, we did find a couple of people, so that hopefully that'll change. Mark, hopefully, get a little bit more popularity here in South Lake Tahoe.
Maybe.
But I got to ask you, going
I
back
mean,
to
if they Google it,
Google it. The costumes. Now, Halloween's a big thing with you guys. I know that you had a huge family picture on your Instagram, and then obviously with your family. What's Halloween like for you guys?
Well, I mean, I always dress up with the kids. I try to match them as much as possible. Usually it's me and Bree that match. And my oldest daughter, Hannah, she's at that age where I don't even know if she's going to do it anymore. But well, we always dress up. I do, my wife does, the kids do. So. See, the computer gets smoked, but I can't. That's not fair.
you mean you aren't wearing your mask right now?
So it's technically Divine. Divine was the one that said he was the Google guy. Well, like I said, Mark, we definitely appreciate you being here, hanging out with us, and taking the time. We just wanted to have a little bit of fun with you. We hope you enjoyed spending a little bit of time. You guys in the chat, thank you so much for being supportive and being here. It definitely means a lot. You guys are our buds, family. But it is time to kick Mark out. We got to get him out of here. But like I said, so we're going to go ahead and cue that music here very shortly. Mark, but you've been sitting, hanging out. I think, you got a little, unfortunately, you grew a little fatness here, Mark. So you're going to have to start going out and do some exercise.
Yes.
Broken, so he's got to eat now.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear is that I'm going to be the nerd buffalo by the end of this quitting smoking. But
at least you're drinking NA. I mean,
yeah,
well, I thought your biggest fear. I thought that was your biggest fear.
Oh, yeah, right.
No,
hey, really, it just kind of depends how many NAs I've had.
Well, just do it, Mark.
You're wearing some Depends, though, right?
Yes, I'm wearing always.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so guys, I know everybody in the chat, if you just all kind of stand up now and kind of just give some applause, we appreciate Mark being here, 100%. So let's see, Mark, we appreciate it 100%. Anything going out that you'd like to say to the fans out there, to the chat, anything at all, Mark? You now are on the stage. It is your open mic. So feel free, take her away.
No, thank you to everybody who comes by each week and watches these ridiculous videos that I put out. I appreciate it. all the funny comments. I love reading them. I love all that stuff. So keep them coming. You guys keep that up, and I'll keep up the goofball videos. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I've had a blast here. Sorry it took me so long to get on, but yeah, this has been great. I've had a good time.
All right. Well, Sassy, Alyssa, anything you guys would like to say?
No.
No. Like I said, make sure if you get an opportunity, Sassy occasion, make sure give her some love. Subscribe to Sassy. And if you have not subscribed to Mark Nerdbar, make sure you hit up Mark because he is absolutely hilarious.
Hit him up. Hit him right in the dead in the head.
Do it.
We'd also like to thank our Patreons. I'd like to thank Mama J and Umpty. I will say, if we have anybody in the chat that would like to ask Mark a question, since he is the nerd bar and he is, obviously the comedian. Anybody have an opportunity? Oh wait, Zach said he sent a picture, Mark. Uh-oh. So Zach likes to do this, so I need to see what he might have sent me.
I keep waiting for Zach to send me a picture, but he never does.
Oh, maybe he sent it to Mark. Oh wait, here it is. It's popping up now. Here we go.
Oh wait. I think I might see it here.
Oh no.
So there's Mark as the dude. Let's see if I can save this and save. Let me go ahead and see if I can. Definitely, like I said, Mark is the dude. Well, Mark definitely the dude that you want to hang out with, 100%.
Yeah.
He does a lot of great things, but I do think that he did absolutely frighten some people, 100%. But we know that when
there are some questions.
Oh, okay. What do you got?
Would you like to have your own skin Easter egg in the Boogeyman video game?
Yes, but I don't know what the Boogeyman video game is.
So Chase Films is doing the Dead Skeleton. Okay, he's creating a video game for the Dead Skeleton. And so he's very talented. He does these skins, and I'm going to show you real quick here. So for example, like he did this one right here. So this will be like a skin in the game. Now, Mark, this one could fit under you. I don't know. As a possibility.
It's like an old yearbook photo of me. Yeah.
Definitely. So you have like the Dead Skeleton.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'd love to have my own skin on there. That'd be great.
So definitely from there.
Bearded Barbarian says, "Oh wait, Bearded Barbarian, boxers, briefs, or commando, Mark, and can you prove it?"
Boxers. I guess. So, yeah. Let's see. Yep.
Wait. Hold on. We need a closer look here, Mark. Hold on.
Now ask me if they're mine. Oh, I got to do it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. The old lumberjack undies.
Right.
We keep it real here at the Nerd Bar.
Random is Key says top 5 comedians of all time.
Okay, let's go.
Big how are you?
Roddy Dangerfield, Sam Kinison, George Carlin. Where am I at? Mitch Hedberg, Norm Macdonald.
Wait, you wouldn't put Andy Kaufman in there?
He was good. I liked his comedy, but he was so much better off stage doing like skits and stuff like that than his stand up was great. Don't get me wrong, and he was just very innovative and stuff like that. But if I was to be able to see an actual comedian like some of the Roddy Dangerfield, Mitch Hedberg is one of my favorites. He was great.
All right, absolutely. So
What are the tattoos you have on your arm?
This one I've got. Let me see here, Ed.
Bender.
Batman. This is it's my wife's zodiac sign, but it's for the bull, but I made it into a heart. And then my last name, just some tribal riffraff. And then this is, I don't know if you can tell very well. There's a skeleton behind their skull. That's oh yeah, there you go. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's a zodiac symbol for me. And then that's my daughter's names.
well, can you flex, Mark? Can you give us the like the muscles here a little bit? Flex, yeah. There we go, Mark. There you go.
Did
Now-
you know they're actually changing the zodiac signs?
Did I what?
They're actually changing the zodiac signs, and they've added another one.
Oh, you got to be kidding me! So now I got to get new stuff.
Apparently.
Great. Well, everybody thinks this is a 76 anyway. So they're like, "Why'd you get a 76 on your arm?" And I have to say, "I didn't." It's a zodiac symbol.
I kind of thought it was like a stick figure, like doing a cartwheel.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it. So I may go over it with a big something someday.
I mean, you didn't go with the spirit of the 76.
No.
We have Mama J says that the Men of YouTube calendar coming soon. Other than that, and Flipcake wanted to know what size is your moped?
It's 49 cc. Yeah.
All right. And Bearded Barbarian wants to say, what prison did you get those tattoos, Mark?
That was in Folsom Prison.
Below Average Gaming Dad said that he's going as Mark to cosplay for convention.
That's what I had mentioned to you before because you were talking about that convention. That'd be phenomenal if you did that, and nobody would know who you were, but it'd still be funny for like you and me.
I mean, the homeless guy might know.
Yeah, that's true. The homeless guy might know that too.
So, in case you wanted to change it, if not, Mark, what was this one again?
I watched the Bearded Barbarians channel.
Yeah, don't change it.
All right. Well, obviously, guys, we appreciate everybody hanging out. Anthony, how's it going? Zach Bonifer, what's Christina Payne? Everybody appreciate you guys being here. Bearded Barbarian. It's been a lot of fun. But like I said, Mark probably has to change his diapers. I know that's one of the things he was talking about earlier to make sure he got out on time to change his diapers.
Well, and it's close to his bedtime, so.
That's true. I'm very. I like to get to bed early.
Just go to the bathroom before you go to bed now, Mark.
Yeah,
that's true. I got to remember to do it in that order.
Don't pee the bed this time.
Yeah.
So
I'll try. No promises.
Anthony.
So remember, guys, you don't have to go home. We really appreciate it. And until the next one, next Thursday, Sassy, do we have any information for next week?
Yeah, we have a comic book. Well, he's kind of comic and Funko. Average Will.
Average Will. So Average Will, it will not be an average show. It will be a wheel to have a lot of fun. So definitely pack your bags again next week, guys, and come and hang out. But Mark, the Nerd Bar, hopefully we get an opportunity to venture with you again as we get into some of the months to allow you out on the moped, and maybe you can put a little GoPro on top and kind of just get you out and do the Mark cam, have a couple of questions. What we'll do, Mark, is we'll feed you some questions to ask people while you're out there. And
that'd be great.
You know what I'm saying? And then we'll get footage of that. So other than that, guys, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. We're going to say goodbye.